Okay, live stream, please, blue button, and let's start. So, guys, good morning. Good morning, YouTube. My name is Epaminondas. I'm host here. I'm a nutritionist student. I work as a personal training, and today we're gonna talk about chants. So I have with me Gabriela Bonaldi and Maria Luisa. So it's a pleasure to be here with you all. Please, Maria, I don't know you yet, but so introduce yourself. Tell me about you, about your dreams. How are you?
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? My name is Maria. I am 24 years old. I am from Recife, and I am a social media designer. I work as freelancer, but I'm looking for a formal job. And I had some experiences as a Portuguese teacher because I have graduated in Portuguese language and literature. But I discovered some new abilities in technology and communication, and I'm trying a second graduation in graphic designer. So I am working as a social media designer. Um, for now, I'm living with my parents, but I'm married. My wife is living in German, and I'm looking for go to the soon. And I'm trying to be confident that everything is gonna be okay and is gonna be happen. And it's all.
Great, great. So nice to meet you. Gabi, your turn.
Hello, guys. Hello, persons from YouTube. I'm Gabby, 22 years old. I live in a city called Belo Horizonte in Minas Gerais state. I'm a hostess here, as known as. And hello, Maria. I never see you too, so it's a pleasure to meet you. And as your wife and you, I want to go to the German some years too. It's because of that I'm learning German. Um, I try to improve this other language besides English, of course, and a biomedic, so a microbiologist. And yeah, that's it. I have 2 dogs and 1 cat, and my fat cat stay in my bed right now. So that's it.
Great, great. So I already introduced myself, but I'll tell more again. I love to ride a bike. I like to dance, especially for her, and to waste my time watching dumb videos on YouTube, like Casimiro's react and things like that. So this is me. And so, girls, let's start. And everybody here is changing a little bit. So, the number one, do you like change? Maria, I start with you. So, do you like change or not?
Um, I like, but sometimes it's a little uncomfortable because change is necessary, but sometimes it's good, sometimes that it's bad. But in general, I like changes.
And you, Gabi, do you like or not?
Yeah, like if I say yes, I'm wrong. Because no, I didn't like it. I think it's awful to make change if you're not prepared. Almost the change you do in your life, you're not prepared. Like it's something happens and you need to deal with that. But I agree 100% with Maria. I guess we need to change is not something comfortable, but it's like the way we live your life. Someday you wake up and you need to change for something related with healthy, or maybe you wake up and the day is normal day. In the end of the day, someone in your family said, oh, we get out of this home, for example, we need to change a home. So it's that change you didn't expect it. So you don't have controlling of this situation, understand? So yeah, change, I prefer to not change a lot, but if I change, I don't know, I need to do, so I do. I cry, but I do.
I'm feel a little strange now because I love to change, and I don't know, but I don't know. As like you said, for example, I have never had a big change in my life, like to move on my house, things like that. But I love to change, especially little changes, you know. So I like to improve every single day and to change my way to think about something. And I like to change a little bit. I don't know about big change because I never had this experience, but I really love to change because I feel like I'm in a movement. So you know, if I don't have change, I like to I'm stopped and I don't feel comfortable. I feel comfortable making change, but it's a little confused. But I think you got it. So yeah, I like to change. But about the number two, are you good at dealing with change? Gabi, tell us.
Depends. Depends. Like I I would like to say, you said about the small changes. I agree. Like I like to this changes too, but sometimes it's not so good to deal with changes, big changes. Like one day you do that and next day you need to stop because have other important thing to do. So I think it's good to not deal, but to know something change in your life in some period of your life. Like it's unimaginable. You think in 1 year you is the same person as in the beginning of the year. Doesn't happen like that. Like if I remember, in the end of this, in the beginning of this year, I start to study Spanish, and I simply hate Spanish nowadays. So it's a big change for me to realize that I'm not put focus on something and I need to change. So deal with that is kind of frustrating. Kind of. But yeah, I'm good to deal with small changes. But I don't know if I do a big change, like stay away of my home for years and years, if I'm good to deal with that. Understand? Like, no.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I totally agree. And I think that the best way to deal to handle with change is to understand that the life is changed and the flow of the life is changing every single day. Maybe this is the best way to face this kind of thing in our life. Um, and personally, I consider that yeah, I'm good dealing with change. I think I'm good. As I said before, I really like to change my life and my behavior, my habits, and this kind of things. And I would say yes for this question. I would say yes. And you, Maria? Yes, no.
Um, I agree with Gabi. It depends because um, I know change is necessary for our life, but how I said, it's uncomfortable if it's a big change. And I think when I was young, I was more braver. Today, I am always calculating my next steps and seeing if it's a good choice or not, or not. And I think I'm not very good dealing with changes, but I am trying to, because if I want to go to another country, I need to be good with changes. So that is I think I am not very good, but I need to be.
Yeah, there's no other way, so that's the way. Uh, but about the number 3, what things in your life would you hate to change? Um, Maria.
Hmm, are you hearing me? Because it was not
Yeah,
working. Um, I hate to change my routine because I'm very organized, and if it doesn't work, I stay nervous, angry, and a little bit sad because my routine is uh, always calculated, and if it doesn't work, it's very bad for me.
I feel you, but I can say that my life is organized because it doesn't. But I really hate to change my routine, especially some topics in my routine, like my my bedtime and uh, my the time that I eat. I really love to do my things at morning, for example, to be here on TNT or to work out at morning and things like that. For example, if I didn't do my exercise at morning, it's very hard to do exercise during the afternoon or at night. So it's very, very hard for me. I hate to take my time to do my things. Uh, I would say that I'm a little bit methodic. I'm not organized, but I'm a little bit methodic, and I really love to have my routine and my things, my priorities, and to do the same things at the same time or almost at the same time. If I don't do that, I feel, as like you said, a little bit angry or lazy or sad, and my day doesn't work well. And my routine is the key for me, the key. And you, Gabi, let me know about you.
The same here. As you said, Nondas, I hate to change my morning routine. Like, if I need to change my evening, my night, okay, but my morning routine for me is everything. The way I wake up, the way I have the night of the sleep, for me is essential. And the times and hours I eat. If you see me hungry, get away of me, because I feel bad. I feel stressful if I'm hungry. So I really hate these changes. But I have something I really support in the routine changes is the evening. The evening routine, because for me is that every day. So if change something, I don't feel so angry than in the morning. The morning for me is essential. I have a peace in during the day. So I'm with Maria and on this. I guess I hate to change this morning routine. And if I don't do my exercises on the morning, don't feel well. I don't feel well because when I go on the evening, my day is horrible. was horrible, terrifying. So I'm with you guys totally.
Yeah, especially exercise. I don't know why, but if I don't do my exercise in the right time, my life changes a lot. My day doesn't work and I feel angry. It doesn't work well. So it's very, very hard. Uh, let's talk about the number 4. What is the biggest change you'd like to make to your life? So thinking about your life now, what you'd like to change, Gabi?
Be rich. I'm kidding, but something
You're
I
not
really
kidding.
want. Yeah, I'm kidding, but maybe not. Like if I have more than now, of course, I have in some months or years, but now in this moment, I do a lot of things. My life changed a lot. It's like I don't know about how I don't talking about be a millionaire. I only like a small part of money, understand? Like to pay some bills, to pay something, to pass the last 2 months of the year clean and good, right? Like it's changed my life. But other biggest change I would like to make in my life is do an internship in another country. Maybe something oh gosh, since I was a kid I want to do, but the problem is the money, of course. Yeah, I hope in some months I'm able to do this big change of my life in my life.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you. I would like to be rich as well, but it's very, very hard to be. So maybe in the future, maybe in the future. And you, Maria?
Well, I would like to be rich too. But in this moment, I think my first challenge is go to the German because my wife is there, and I want to relocation in my area. So I really want a job in another country and start my international career. So it's a very big change. But there are another changes that I want, but the biggest change is that.
Yeah, yeah. So a little bit big, but I don't know, but maybe it's a big challenge to move for the country. So
Yes.
sometimes I really want, but at the same time I'm thinking, oh my gosh, maybe it's so hard.
When I was young, when I was 15 years old, I had this experience, but I was a student. Now I am adult, and it's very different. I am looking for a job. I'm not studying anymore. I'm not in high school anymore. So um, it's different.
Yeah, yeah, but everybody will be okay. Uh, I'm sure. And about me, I don't know, maybe to take my cell phone off. Maybe I use a lot my cell phone, my smartphone, and maybe I would like to change this kind of thing and to enjoy more my time with the people around me, the people that I really love to be. And I don't know, but I'm missing this kind of thing. So maybe to use my time better. Maybe this is the change that I would like to do. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. What? Number 7. I skip for the number 7. What would like to tell about yourself? About me, I start maybe to do a surgery in my nose because I don't breathe very well, so it's not good, really not good. Let me see. I don't know, but to be more calm, I'm calm, but I don't know. Maybe about my nose to breathe well and the way that I do my things. Maybe sometimes I think a lot, but I don't do what I really want to do. So I'm thinking, but I'm not a doer. So maybe to do more and think less. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I think. And you, Gabi?
I understand your pain to not breathe well. I have the same. I don't know, so I understand, and I have asthma, so I can't able to breathe. So what would like to change in myself? I don't want to change physically, but I would like to have more patience with myself because I have a lot with others, but with myself I didn't have like to prepare myself to things I didn't expect it. Prepare my mind to that, to blind my mind to different things, and I would like to change that in my way to thought. And patient is the first thing I would like to change, because with others I'm so patient, so kindness, but with myself I'm my first enemy. So I would like to change that, be more kind with myself, with the things I do to my life. So be more calm and to understand the process is that. So it's more, you need to 1% every day more than 70% the day. So I need to understand that.
I totally feel you because when I said about calm, it's exactly what you said. So to be more patient with myself, with my process, and it's very common nowadays in general, I think. So normally we put a lot of pressure in ourselves, and when we think about other people, for example, if your best friends ask for advice and you think, oh, you have time, everybody will be okay, no problem, everything will be okay. But about ourselves, it's very hard. It's very, very hard. Oh my gosh, I'm wasting my time. Uh, so it's very, very common and very, very hard. So yeah, unfortunately. And you, Maria?
I think the same way. I want to be more kind with myself. I want to be more confident because I stay very unstable when the things get out of my control. So I need to stay more confident about myself, about my process, about the things that I am doing, because I'm not um, I'm not stopped. I am working and trying. So I need to be more confident and uh, and and it's all. I think it is.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
think
think everybody.
I let my anxiety control myself, and I want to change this.
Yeah, important point. Important point. I think I don't know. I don't know you guys, but sometimes I think that I need to filter more my thoughts. Uh, the the more part of my thoughts doesn't make sense, and I know that I can't believe in that. So it's important to put our attention in our thoughts, and it makes sense. It's a fact or not, and what it's a good thing for me or not. Normally, when I try to filter my thoughts, I realize that the most part of them doesn't make sense. uh, for example, a good example. If you sometimes I put a cup or something inside of the microwave oven, and I'm thinking maybe it will explode and I hurt myself and everybody will die and it's a crazy thought, but it just to say that the most part of our thoughts doesn't make sense. So if you don't filter, it's danger. Normally we cannot listen here and put a lot of attention in every thoughts that we have. Oh, important thing. I'm saying this for me. Okay, it's not for you all, but I'm saying for myself. And yeah, that's all. That's all. So everybody here was talking about to be rich. Okay, but let me know about the plans, about the number 9. If you won a million reais, what things would you change about your life? And Gabi, you start because you said that you want to be rich.
Yeah, I do a lot of changes, but the first thing I do is go to a specific state here in Brazil to know someone. I really like to know this person. And after that, I buy a house for my mother because my mother wants to a house to put plants, animals, everything, put everything in the house, mother. So yeah, but the biggest change I do in my life maybe is invest in my education, um, buy some things to understand more how to live in German, how to work in German, uh, pay for a person to support me to understand the language, to more you understand more the language, you understand the economy, the society, the different culture. I guess is a thing I change in my life. But if I receive this million reais right now, maybe I stop it and look to the money and feel like what I do now, I don't know. I don't know how to count that. So probably I need to help for someone who knows how to receive a lot of money. And yeah, I do that.
Great plans. Great plans. And Maria, you asked for this question for you, but I know that you answered to move to the Germany and but what more?
Um, um, I think the change is not exactly in my life, but in my family life, because I, if I, if I had this money, I really helped them, and I gave to them a comfortable life. And as Gabriela, I invest in my education too, because I think it's very important. I I really want to start my MBA, so I could do that. And I think it's a little bit crazy, but me and my wife, we have dreamed that open a coffee shop. And it's probably I use this money to open our coffee shop. I love to cooking um, cakes and sweets, and I think it's our dream.
Yeah, great plans, great plans. I was thinking here, and I have no idea, to be sincere, I have no idea. But the first thing, tell to no one. Just my mom and my family, not all my family, because it's danger normally. Um, but I don't know. I think to invest, of course, part of this money, um, to to get someone to help me about money, maybe Jefferson, to to help about about money and how to deal with this money, and then travel, and to travel and to know people and places, and in the future maybe to go abroad. I had no experience abroad, so I would like to have this experience. um I don't know, uh learn more language, but it's not necessary to to have 1 million reais to learn more language, especially because there's TNT, this platform, great platform to study. uh but yeah, that's all, just to invest my money, to help my family, my mom especially, and to study more and to understand how to deal with this money, to grow this money, and travel, and yeah, and do what I already do every single day: work, study, work, study, and to enjoy my life. Maybe just it. Uh, let's maybe, I don't know. Okay, about the past. Number 10. What three things about your past would you like to change? I will start this one. First, first of all, to study English early. Um, the first thing, because I started to study English when I was 20. Nowadays, I'm 28, but I started and stopped. I started and stopped. So, uh, if if I had to continue my study English, my English study when I was 20, nowadays I was big difference. So, yeah, study English earlier. Um, Number two, read more. When I was a teenager, I I didn't like to read, and now I think that there's a lot of types of different kinds of books and things like that. So if I I would more, if I had more conscience, I would read more in my past and enjoy my life. Don't don't pressure myself too much, and understand that everything will be okay and I'm learning and things like that. Nowadays, I know that, but in the past, it was very hard to understand. Everybody will be okay. I'm learning, and there's no problem to fail. So nowadays, it's more simple to understand. But in my past, I'd like to have this kind of thoughts. And you, Gabi, what three things about your past?
The first thing hurt more my mother's advice because maybe I do a lot of things I didn't to do in the past, and my mother advised me to not to do, and I fall down. So it's the first thing I do. The second thing is pay attention more and the persons around me, the envy of the others, because when you are a teenager or a kid, you think everyone's your friend. No, maybe you stay alone. So be grateful for your mother and other persons care you said, don't follow this person's not good. And when you realize the person's not good at all. So this is the second advice, second thing I would like to change. And the third thing, I guess, is this impossible thing, but to study German younger as I'm studying English, because I started to study English. I was 16 years old or 14, don't remember. And I would like to study German as long as English. So nowadays maybe I'm fluent in two languages, not only one foreign language. So maybe it's impossible because when you are a teenager, you're not thinking about it. But I guess the first and the second thing I would like to change, because these two things change my life for bad and good things, more bad than good. So I would like to change.
Yeah, that's the life. That's the life. And you, Maria, let me know.
The first is I wish I had said no when I wanted to say yes. When I didn't want to say yes, I said yes many times when I wanted to say no. For people, for circumstances, and for many things. The second is spend more time with people that is not in this plan anymore, from my family, and I think I would like to change that, but it's not possible. And the third is I wanted to talk about my sexuality when I was young, but I couldn't, and I didn't want to wait too much. I think it's a topic that I could talk more, but I also believe that things happen in the right time, and I am very grateful for talk about this thing now, and it's not a problem anymore. And it's all it's my three things that I wanted to change in my past.
Great, great, really great. And I agree to you. Sometimes I think that everything happened in the right time. For example, about as I said about the English, I was not mature in that moment to start study English, because I know that it's hard. It's not easy to study English. It's not easy to change your life and things like that. You should be mature enough to do. So nowadays, I wouldn't like to be more fluent and to talk with more confidence, and I don't know, maybe to have three or at least two language to talk, more Portuguese, of course. But I know that it's not possible. Nowadays I'm ready to do it, and I'm doing it at my I'm doing my best, and okay, that's it. No problem. That's the life. Life's not easy. Life's not a strawberry, so okay, no problem. So I don't know if you have time to answer other question. Let me know. Fast. Maria, would you like to change your name? Yes or not? If yes, what name?
No, I love my name. I think my name is beautiful, and my grandmother gave me this name, and she's not here anymore. So I love my name, and I never change it.
How about you, Gabi?
Never change my name. I love my name, but my second name I don't like so much.
Really?
Yeah, it's Gabriela da Penha. So I
Oh,
didn't like
it's
it.
okay.
I didn't like
You
it.
don't know
But
my second name. Maybe my second
you
name is more.
have?
Yeah.
I have one. So say it.
My,
I'm curious now.
I'm curious
my
too.
my name is, oh, I say you in the next meeting at
No,
Thursday.
no. Stop
No,
it. It's not a
I'm
TV
kidding.
series, okay?
please.
I'm kidding. Epaminondas Antão. Antão. When I was a teenager, oh my gosh, it was very, very hard for me to
Sorry.
answer, I don't know in English, chamada in the school. So
The
it,
list.
it,
The list.
it was terrible, terrible. But nowadays, I'm when
You
I
accept.
was yeah, when I was a teenager, I played soccer, and the coach there call me just using Antão. So I
I
accustomate.
passed that.
So it was good. It was good for me because nowadays it's not a problem for me, and everything
I
is
passed
okay.
that. I passed like my entire life in school. The person said, think my name is Bonaldi, because the person never used my first and my second name. Only my last name is Bonaldi. So the entire school understand my name is Bonaldi. So when the director comes and take like in the classes, Gabriela da Penha, the persons look like, who? Who? I didn't exist because my name for everyone is Bonaldi. So yeah,
Yeah,
accustomed.
that pain is not bad.
Uh,
It's not bad. It's
yeah,
good.
I like now. I love
Yeah.
my second name now.
So
The same
guys,
happens to
welcome.
me. People have some difficulty pronunciation my name, so they call me by the Ornelas. So
You do you like your name? Would you like to change or not?
no, I like it, but when I was younger, I don't like it because I think it's an old name. And people have so much difficulty to pronunciation. My name's always call me by Catarina or Caterine, so it's difficult.
I felt the same, exactly the same. My name is Epaminondas. So when I was younger, it was hard, but nowadays I feel good because it's a kind of exclusive. So just me, if someone call Epaminondas, I know that it's me. So okay, no
Yeah,
problem. It's a
I
kind
feel
of
the
branding
same.
now. Yeah.
It's very rare to find someone with the same name that I am. So now I like it.
Yeah, great. Uh, Monica, welcome again. So tell me about the meeting. Do you like? Tell me about how was your conversation, please.
The conversation was good. I feel comfortable the conversation on TNT. The subject is very interesting. Today it's a how do you say a lift subject is this how the
I don't know.
light subject.
Yeah,
It's a
leve.
light subject. Yes,
Yeah.
a light subject. But interesting. Sometimes it's in some question was a therapy, almost.
Yeah, great to know that. Normally I try to organize the topic in this way that it's a kind of step and other step and other step. So
Yeah, perfect.
think about your future. Now think about your present. Who would you like to
Yeah.
think? And great to know. And you, Caterini or Catarini, would you like?
Catarine.
Okay, Catarine. Would you like the conversation? How was for you?
Yeah, especially because we have Sarah. So she is a great host, and the subject was very good. So
Great, you know, and I totally agree with you. Sarah is an amazing person. So thank you, Sarah. And how was for you, Sarah? That was
Yes, I was with Sarah too, so it was great. I liked the conversation. I think it flowed in a great way, and the girls and Felipe were amazing.
great, guys. So I really hope that you like this conversation, and I put it on the chat, the link of the survey. Please answer the survey. Let me know what do you know, what do you feel about this conversation, and if you like, if you doesn't like, tell me. And if you want to suggest some topic, and you can do it. So that's all for today. Really thank you to be here with me, and I hope you all in the next meeting. I'm waiting for you all in the next meeting, and I hope that you can get some value in this meeting. So thank you so much. See you, and have a great day. See ya.
See you. Bye bye.